calling out all my nerds, freaks, and geeks. It's mob time.
Don't tune in cause it's showtime. Go ahead and call the gang up for the one time. Rap food rhyme, got them on the line. And my life's still great, I'm doing just fine. Hands up.
What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another Blur Mob production.
Woo!
Woo!
Okay. What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Blur Mob. I'm your host, Foop, joined by my two co-hosts, Ryan and King. We are here today to bring you all our last live stream of 2024. We're going to be doing the Blur Mob Awards 2024. So if you missed the award show last year, welcome to 2024's edition. What we're going to be doing is going through the anime, TV shows, movies, music, and video games that we have all indulged in and decide what was the best, what was the worst, and we also have some subcategories. So before we get into the award shows, how you guys doing today or tonight, 7 o'clock?
Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy Kwanzaa, happy whatever else people celebrate at this time of the year. It's time to get to spending. It's time to get to enjoying family. It's time to get to live and turn up. Let's get lit. Love, peace, and joy.
Great.
Okay. But how are you doing though?
Right.
I asked, how are you doing?
Good. Very good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. We about to get to the holidays. We about to get a much needed break before 2025 hits, and everybody got to hit the ground running. But I'm chilling. How about you, King?
I'm doing good. No, we in here.
What's that Vine? Dang. I can't remember it. Never mind.
Do it for the vine. You ain't gonna do it.
The one that's I can't remember it. I lost it. It was there and it like whispered away. Like I almost had it and it disappeared in the mist.
Okay.
Yeah. That don't happen to y'all.
I don't know. I feel like you hyped this all up, and now it's like
I did, and it was very underwhelming. This whole minute 30 seconds.
Yeah.
But I guess we can go ahead and get into the award show. So we listened last year, and we're not gonna be running. We're gonna do the awards first, and then we're gonna run our mouth. We're not gonna do an award, run our mouth, go to the next award, run our mouth. We got it together this time. We have graduated from yappers to professional yappers. So we know how to do it this year. What you about to say, Ryan?
We can call this annual now, right? You got on my case on the first one. Said it's not annual until we do it another year.
Correct. This is our annual, the Blur Mob Awards. But before we get into that, if this is your first time checking us out, make sure you follow us on our social media platforms. We're on Instagram at the Blur Mob Pod. We're on Twitter at the Blur Mob. And you can find us on Facebook and TikTok at the Blur Mob Podcast. Make sure you lock in before 2024 ends so you can be the first to know when the mob drops something in 2025. And if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like this video, and leave a comment. And if you're watching this on Twitch, make sure you hit that follow button. So let's go ahead and get into it. So our first category is anime.
Yeah.
Our first, yeah. So our first award of the night is going to be our award for best animation. And the nominees are Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Solo Leveling, Shangri-La Frontier, Ninja Kamui, and Demon Slayer Hashira Training Arc. I do want to go backwards before we reveal the winner of this. So the way that we got these nominees, guys, is if you follow us on social media, you know that throughout the year we do mob reviews of music, video games, anime, TV shows, all of these categories. We have went through the scores for all of the projects that we have done reviews on, and we have picked out, and these nominees are those who got a score of 80 or higher, and then the winner is the one that got the highest score in that category. So I just want to let everybody know how this is working out. I think last year we did like audience choice. I think we voted internally and then we had our audience vote. But this year, except for movies and video games, that was audience choice, which we had you guys vote on, but everything else is internally for what we voted on as the podcast. So
Also, we limited it to what had multiple reviews, correct?
correct. Ryan is also correct that these are projects that got 80% or higher and was reviewed by 2 or more people on the Blerd Mob podcast. So, with that being said, the winner of Best Animation in the anime category is Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. Woo! So moving on to our next award category, we have our nominees for Best Characters. And the nominees are Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Blue Exorcist, Shangri-La Frontier, and Demon Slayer Hashira Training Arc. And the winner for that is JJK Season 2.
Oh, what a surprise.
I'm not mad at this though. I'm not mad at this though. Moving on to our next category, we have the nominees for Best Plot and Storyline. We got JJK.
Solo Leveling made it on this list?
Yes, sir. We gonna talk about it. Hold on. Slow down, Savannah. I'm gonna answer your question in a minute. Nominees are JJK Season 2, Mashal Season 2, Solo Leveling, and My Hero Academia Season 7. You gonna make that face the whole time?
Just keep going.
And the winner for Best Plot and Storyline in an anime is JJK Season 2.
Woo, how surprising.
I don't think we're surprised. I don't think we're surprised. But moving on to the nominees for Wrong One. We're going to come back to that. For Worst Anime of the Year, we got Blue Exorcist, Mashal Season 2, Kaiju Number 8, Ninja Kamui, and My Hero Academia Season 7. And the winner for Worst Anime of the Year goes to Ninja Kamui.
That's crazy.
Now, out of everything here, that's the best one. That's the best one.
The best one or the worst one?
The best award, most appropriate, very appropriate.
Yeah, this right here was my
no argument.
Swag.
Yeah, no argument.
Y'all didn't get it.
Hold on, we gonna come back.
Y'all didn't get it. And it's so sad to see that y'all say that when y'all both are avid anime watchers, that y'all didn't get it on the first go round.
I didn't like it.
I actually enjoyed. Okay, I enjoyed Ninja Kamui, but it is definitely the worst.
We said we wasn't gonna do this. We got one more award, and then we're gonna go backwards.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all. So the last award for the anime category, we have Anime of the Year, and the nominations are JJK Season 2, Solo Leveling, and Demon Slayer Hashira Training Arc. And the winner of the Blerd Mob Award 2024 Anime of the Year is JJK Season 2.
Okay, JJK.
Let's rewind and go back to Ninja Kamui. As soon as they brought out the mechs, I was like, okay, now you're losing me. You lost me for real.
They brought out the who?
The mechs, the robots.
Oh,
the suits.
The robot suits.
Yeah.
In my opinion, that did throw you off. That did throw me off because the combat was consistent. The animation was very consistent. The story, cliche, but okay. But it's like once you get into the mix and you have this vibe that you finna get like a Naruto Berserk hybrid, and then they bring that out and it gets a little cheesy. And honestly, the dub was kind of for the most part. When I watched it in Japanese, I enjoyed it a little bit more. It just was an average. It became an average anime, not top tier. But the hype made me more disappointed in it because like the first episode just grabs you. Like this is going to be a great show. Then you get to episode 5 and it's like, what the fuck is this?
I felt like I was led astray. Because them first couple of episodes went crazy. And I thought we was sticking to the ninja thing. Because everybody had like that ninja art and stuff like that. And then we got into met suits. And I was like, okay, I don't think I really vibe with this. And I feel that. But I just feel like had we started with that, had we initially started that there was going to be ninjas in suits, then I would have been like, okay, I know what I'm getting myself into. I just feel like the first 1, 2, 3 episodes of Ninja Kamui, and then everything else that happened after that is like 2 completely different vibes to me.
And then it's like when you really think about it, like ninjas are a common concept, but in terms of like quality anime that are popular that have actual ninjas in it and it's based around ninjas, outside of Naruto, what can you really think of? And when you bring in Ninja Kamui, you just have these expectations that now we got something better that's for that has a more mature vibe, more violence. You actually see some brutality on the screen, and it turns to that.
I personally want to talk to Adult Swim about the anime that they have released this year, because I had high hopes for Ninja Kamui, and I want to say I had high hopes for Uzumaki, but Uzumaki definitely led me astray with that trailer.
Well, Adult Swim didn't help develop none of these animes. They just got American publishing distribution rights, correct?
That's probably what happened. Either way,
we
need to have a discussion on what we put in on this, on what we put in on this network.
But I will say, JJK from a general perspective, it winning awards, I'm not mad at. I can't remember if it did well at the Crunchyroll Awards, but when it came
I think it got Anime of the Year at the Crunchyroll Awards.
I can't be too mad at that. Obviously, I feel like some other animes may have deserved it more because of the story and plot, especially when you throw in Free Run or Mushoku. But from a general, something that was mass appealing and everybody watched, I feel like it deserved a good. I can see why I won a lot of those.
Correct. Mass appealing, yes. I the nominees for it wasn't bad though. Like Demon Slayer. I would like to talk about Demon Slayer a little bit, because the Hashira training arc really, it was good, but I don't think it was anime of the year good. Like this is the same thing I said about Swordsman's Village art.
Yeah, these past 2 arcs for Demon Slayer were not best plot, anime of the year. Best animation, sure. Always going to be always there. For everything else, no.
And then Solo Leveling. The only thing that I have a gripe about with Solo Leveling is the plot at this point.
Yeah, plot and characters, Solo Leveling is lacking in both of those.
But animation, the concept of it, if we come from that perspective, Solo Leveling was cooking with some grease.
I'm glad that we also had Shangri-La up there for a few things, because albeit not my favorite anime, definitely a surprise hit for me. I still need to watch the new season.
Yeah. I like that it got nominated for best characters. That was one of my favorite things about Shangri-La Frontier, was the characters.
I wish y'all got into Blue Exorcist, because I think only Antoine helped me vote on that, because that shonen, I'm glad that it's getting some light. But for the typical I enjoy battle shonen group of people, Blue Exorcist is definitely a silent killer right now. Like, really quality storytelling, plot, and characters in these newer seasons.
Well, you never know. We might get caught up, and then the new season get nominated next year. But I'm not mad how the anime category came out. The discrepancies come later. The discrepancies come later. But I'm not mad how the anime category came out.
Yeah, cute.
That's you. That's your.
That's all you got.
Cute. King.
I'm still watching JJK, so it winning all these awards. It's like, ugh. And what I'm watching so far with
You still on season 1?
No, I'm on season 2, and what I'm watching so far, it's still like,
Are
to
you
me.
are you
Maybe I
in
gotta
the
get to the
hidden? Are
end.
you in the hidden inventory, or have you made it to Shibuya?
I think I just finished the hidden inventory.
Okay,
Them 4
Shibuya.
episodes.
Shibuya is crazy. Shibuya is crazy. This
They cut up on hidden inventory too. I'm watching it, but it just JJK just ain't like mesmerized me yet. I guess I'm waiting
I
for
would
that
agree
to
with that.
happen. It just ain't mesmerized me. I could say like for solo leveling mesmerized the fuck out of me from episode
mhm.
1 to like the end. Like I like everything about that show. Something like what else mesmerized me and just caught me and made me watch it. Funny enough to say, Black Clover that mesmerized the hell out of me for some reason. Like watching that unfold, and I'm excited about that. But JJK just not yet. Ain't just got me to where
Hmm.
like I just really
I
want to sit
would.
up and binge watch. Like I'll watch a few episodes and I'll take a few days off. Then I'll start back. Okay, let me watch like 2 or 3. Then I'll take a few days off. But I want to be mesmerized. Like
I
Shake
would
That
or
say.
Alive,
I would say I
mesmerize
had.
me. Like
I would say I definitely had to force myself to finish JJK season 1. JJK season 1 is not what took it over the top for me. It was
mhm.
JJK Zero. That movie
same.
Okay, I gotta
when
go back and watch it.
when JJK Zero dropped, that's when I was like, okay, hold on.
Because
Eh,
I read it was a prequel to everything that went on in JJK. I was like, okay, well, I
But
Yeah,
need to watch this
it
after.
sets
Ooh,
up
excuse me.
it's it
it
sets up
answers
what
a lot of
happens
why and how that
right.
season one left you thinking.
It's really what happens between hidden inventory and Shibuya is where JJK Zero goes.
Hmm.
But JJK Zero is what took that over the top for me because I agree. Season 1 was like, okay, didn't really do nothing for me. Had to force myself to finish out the last couple of episodes. But that movie, hold on.
And what's funny, King, about what you said, I was making faces, but then I had to realize something. I kind of had the exact same feelings as you. Like if I'm comparing that generation of Shonen,
Yeah.
Black Clover, I instantly enjoyed. The main character was annoying, but I'm like, I'm here.
Yeah.
Same for Solo Leveling. JJK and Demon Slayer, despite Demon Slayer being one of my favorites, I watched both of those season ones and I was like, why are y'all hyping this up?
I
I
ain't gonna
see
lie. I ain't
nothing
gonna lie.
unique about
Demon
this.
Slayer mesmerized me. I get into Demon Slayer. Like Tanjiro now.
When you got to
Once I
this,
got past like the first couple of episodes and got into like what was really getting into it, what was going
correct,
on, it
correct,
had me. I was watching that every day.
Fair.
correct,
JJK ain't got
correct.
me like that, and it just I'm like I feel like I'm getting close to the end. It's like y'all ain't grabbed me yet.
I would also,
Like
I would
I'm
also say
watching
with
it though because it's interesting. I can't say it's not interesting. They got some good action
Hmm.
scenes. The plot is good. You know, it's popular. Woo, Gojo
woo woo
now.
woo.
Like it's yeah. So it's a good watch. Like I can watch it. I can stomach like 3 or 4 episodes in one sitting. But when it gets to that, I'll be like, okay, I need something
That's enough
else.
of that.
Yeah, let me
Hmm.
give myself a break on this.
I will say one of the other things with JJK, and we talked about that when we did the review. There's nobody to latch on.
Yeah.
Like one of
Except for Gojo. That's it.
And you know
extent
what?
there's
That's
there's
another
nobody
reason
to latch
because
on.
you and Antoine told me that, and that's probably another reason why I just ain't just like invested myself in this. Because like, I'm not finna let y'all to y'all and y'all go to killing folks and piss me off. Like, I'm not doing that. So now
Yeah,
I'm just watching it
Yeah.
at a surface level. Just watch it. Just look like I'm watching ants running around and do their thing. That's how I feel like I'm watching. I haven't like latched on to anybody yet.
I
Yeah.
was.
Besides Dojo, because I hate the way they sliced his ass up in that hidden inventory. He had to slice him up like that. That made me
Like
sad. That was the first time I was like, oh, okay, y'all get serious. That's when I was like, okay, now it's
Yeah,
serious. Now y'all need to mesmerize me. Y'all got me sitting up, but hold me. Y'all ain't holding me.
definitely
I
go back and watch JJK Zero. And I think for as far as season 2 goes, Shibuya is what really did it for me. Like
Mhm.
my full opinion of JJK season 2 comes from Shibuya.
a piece of me wishes you watched JJK Zero before Shibuya, to be honest, because it makes
I don't
that
think I
True.
first
started Shibuya
part a
yet.
little bit more entertaining.
I think I last night I finished on the night before last. I did the last episode of Hit Inventory. I did it when Gojo. Got to the point where he woke up, and I was like, oh okay. I
I
knew it
think you
was
got
like
one
a
more. I think you got one more episode because it's 5 episodes of hidden inventory.
yeah, because it's hidden
Once
inventory. Is it 2, 3, 4, 5, or is it hidden inventory 1, 2, 3? Hidden inventory did him or whatever would be stupid if they did it like that. Okay, I'm gonna go back and see. I'm gonna just go back.
It's
Yeah.
it's all season 2, but the first 5 episodes is the hidden inventory arc.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
once you
watch Zero.
watch Zero right when you finish the hidden inventory arc.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you get to Shibuya, everything will start to make a little bit more sense. But that movie is what took it to the top for me.
Same. That's what made me actually want to invest in the series.
Exactly. But
Yeah,
any more?
I was gonna say, and another thing about JJK to me, like, I guess maybe I should have watched it before I watched a lot of these other ones because now a lot of the elements, like, it's starting to be the same to me. Like the
But that's typical
whole,
shonen. That's typical
yes,
shonen,
Well,
though, all right?
it's like
King, you
it
weren't
was
there for one
weird.
conversation. JJK is a heavily in Bleach influenced anime. If you watch Bleach, you will see where it pulls from.
It kind of reminded me of Black Clover, like the way they
It
like
pulled from Bleach
do
too.
their power. And I was like, okay, I feel like I've seen some of these elements in Black Clover. Like,
Because
I
didn't
don't
you
know, I
say Kaiju
just
number 8 follows the Bleach formula too?
Kaiju, JJK, Chainsaw Man for sure. Black Clover is a mix of Naruto and Bleach.
What about Attack on Titan? Did you say it was that one too? Kinda.
Yeah, to a degree, yeah, to a few degrees. In terms of that inner demon, you join this ultimate military group. You're dark spirited demons hunting this. You become what you're hunting. That entire concept is quite a few of those animes. Like Naruto and like some people say like the inner demon, it's the way they do it from the Bleach influenced animes. Because in Bleach, you are hunting what you become and you join X military group to hunt that being, entity, or creature. That is everything we just named.
yeah, definitely
Excluding
Black
Black
Clover.
Clover.
All right, we
No,
got a
I think that
comment.
is Black Clover.
We got a comment that I just want us to touch on before we got to move on to the next category. Raymond 2000 said, I'm a Naruto fan who has been trying to get into anime, and Ninja Kamui seems interesting. If you coming off of Naruto, that's not the one. Maybe.
I enjoyed it. I would say
What do you like about Naruto as someone trying to get into anime? Because when I hear trying to get into anime, I'm assuming you probably only watch like 2 or 3. If you can say what you like about Naruto, I could recommend something.
I would, me personally, I don't think I would jump from Naruto to Ninja Kamui.
But I also wouldn't want to just say watch all the big 3 or every long running anime like Hunter x Hunter
because you got to go
when
with
you're
your
just
interest.
getting into anime. Yeah, it depends on what you're interested in.
Yeah,
like if you like, oh, I love the plot, you like that story of the hero where I'm gonna be my dreams and accomplish them, or if you just like the fight choreography, those are 3 different elements that will make me recommend something different to you.
Yeah. First 3 episodes of Ninja Kamui go dumb though. It's enough to get you into it.
Oh, it hooks you on episode. That little fight when they was in that was it a little shopping store and them 2 folk, that dude who was splitting in the clones that had the Kasari Gama was cutting them up. They was masked up in the green and black.
Yeah, them fights cut up though.
Them fight scenes was nasty. It's enough. It's enough to get you into it. I would just say when it gets to the mech stuff, that's when you really gotta think about what you want to get out of this anime. And the mech thing wasn't what I wanted out of it.
And the story's a little cheesy, just a little bit.
So, all right. So I'm gonna hold out. Can I pause this and just go to the next one?
Let's figure it out together.
By the time we figure that out, I could just wait until the next category pop up. We got 5 seconds anyway. All right. So we're moving on to the next category of the night, TV shows. Same rules apply as before. So we're going to start with our first award. It's Best Cinematography. And the nominees are Percy Jackson and the Olympians, House of the Dragon Season 2, Netflix's Avatar: The Last Airbender, and Marvel's Agatha All Along. And the winner for Best Cinematography in a TV series is Agatha All Along.
Woo! Not Down the Witch's Road.
Down the road. Moving on to the next award, we have Best Animation, and the nominees are X-Men 97, Invincible Season 2, Arcane Season 2, and The Legend of Vox Machina Season 3. Before we release the winner, let me add Antoine. Hello, Antoine. You're muted.
Yeah.
Hey.
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 Loser alert. Loser alert. No, I'm just playing.
Whatever, major losers.
Whatever.
Okay.
Whatever.
Here he go.
Here he go. But all right,
You
y'all.
act up to Antoine got in here. That's crazy.
Not you hating and jealous. Envy don't look good on you.
Okay, y'all. We said we weren't gonna do this. We said we
I
weren't gonna
didn't
do
say
this.
anything. I didn't say that.
Correct. And the winner for Best Animation in a TV series is X-Men 97. Moving on
Arcane
to
didn't win that.
I have something to say. But we gonna wait. I have something
Why,
to
who
say.
didn't win that?
Arcane.
Oh.
I have something to say. We gonna wait till we get to the discussion portion. But I have
I should
something
have finished
to
watching
say.
it and submitted my results.
Yeah, I didn't finish it either.
All right.
That's why I didn't win. What?
Ooh, T.
All
That's
right.
the difference.
Moving on to our next award, guys. Best Characters. Our nominees are X-Men 97, Percy Jackson and the Olympians, Invincible Season 2, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Arcane Season 2, The Boys Season 4, The Legend of Vox Machina Season 3, and Agatha All Alone. Really good TV shows. Wasn't mad at the nominees list. And the winner for Best Characters in a TV series is X-Men 97.
That's crazy.
It is sweeping. So our next award, guys, is Best Plot and or Storyline. And our nominees are Mr. and Mrs. Smith, X-Men 97, Invincible Season 2, Arcane Season 2, Percy Jackson and the Olympians, and Agatha All Alone. And the winner for Best Plot and or Storyline in a TV series is Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Okay.
That's a man.
Okay.
Who said that's a mess?
Me. I said that's a man.
Did you watch it? Did you watch it? Did you watch
He
it?
put in a score for it. He put in a score for
I
it.
didn't even watch it. You're one of the ones that watched it.
He participated. Listen, we all participated in some things that we don't want to see up here. And I'm gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it. But moving on.
Mr. Smith was good.
No, we've seen the plot before, though. That's my point.
There you go.
So it should
All of these have a plot that's rather common.
Oh
But
my
I'm saying
God.
we've
Here we
seen
go.
Mr.
Hey
Mrs.
y'all.
Smith
Hey
plot
now.
before.
Hey now.
Bar for bar. It's like me remaking Itty Bitty Piggy and then winning a Grammy. That's already been made.
No, as someone who loved the movie and wanted to hate that series, that was well executed.
All right. So the
Well
nominees
executed.
for worst TV show of the year are The Umbrella Academy Season 4, Echo, and Netflix's Avatar: The Last Airbender. And the winner for worst TV show of the year goes to Umbrella Academy Season
Rightfully
4.
fucking so. That's a mess. That was a mess. I wish anybody would fix that mouth and say they wasn't warranted.
In the moment you've all been waiting for, the best TV show. Our TV show of the year award nominees are X-Men 97, Arcane Season 2, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Percy Jackson and the Olympians, Invincible Season 2, The Boys Season 4, and Agatha All Alone. And the winner of the Blerd Mob Awards 2024 TV show of the year goes to X-Men 97. The only one that I do not like the results is that animation one. X-Men 97 was good. I give it its 10s. But Arcane?
There's no way X-Men 97 won animation.
And it's your fault. And that's funny that you say that. That's crazy that you said that. That's
because
crazy
I
that
didn't vote. Because I didn't vote Arcane high enough.
Yeah, correct.
That means somebody voted X-Men 97 too high and they knew it was wrong.
Well, yes.
And they knew
That's
it was
exactly
wrong.
why.
And they knew it. And I'm looking at that person in that person over there. That one right over there. Because I know it's his fault.
My score for X-Men 97 wasn't even have Portia's score was higher than mine.
I
was
gave
gonna say, didn't Fruit giving us all 10s?
I gave both of them 10s. It's animation wise, both of them got 10s.
So why you mad that Arcane won if you think they both 10s? Or is X-Men not a 10 no more?
Because they both 10s, but Arcane it just for
that
what
mean,
it,
so you should have given it a 9.
For what? X-Men?
Yeah.
For a superhero show on Disney from Marvel, that was superior animation. For what it was, Marvel does not excel in their animation category.
Antoine and King, y'all let her attack you after hearing this?
Because I feel like
I didn't even attack Galvin. See how you drag him into this and I ain't said nothing to him?
I said
Antoine, keep talking. Don't let her interrupt you.
I didn't finish because Arcane. I feel like if Arcane, that's the problem. Folks didn't finish Arcane.
Okay, and him over here to my left didn't finish it either.
I ain't even got no Netflix. I got kicked off the Netflix I did have. I ain't got no Netflix.
That's so funny. But listen though, I'm not mad that X-Men 97 won Best Animation because as far as Marvel animated projects go, that is number one.
Mm-hmm.
That is number one.
Right.
But I do feel like Arcane, if this was a scale out of 1 out of 11, Arcane got that extra point. It does. And season 2 even went through like 3 different animation styles, 3 or 4 different animation styles through the whole season.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Arcane that girl. But it's just Antoine.
No, it's you because you can't see it through, and you didn't want to see it through. That's the problem. You start something, you don't know how to finish it.
What he eating. He don't know if he going to coming.
You don't know how to finish a show when you start it, and that's the problem. That's the difference.
And your
tell him how you really
slurring.
feel.
And your words are slurring.
You understood what I said though, right?
Move on. Let's move on. Ain't the 20 minutes up? No,
the 20 minutes.
No, circling back. Mr. and Mrs. Smith was a good show. As good as the show as it was. As good as the show as it was. As cute as the Asian lady and Donald Glover did in that show. I give 10s with 10s a do. But as far as best plot, though, let's be for real, though. Like, I can see if this is our first time ever seeing the concept of Mr. and Mrs. Smith and all that, yeah, eat that up. But like,
pull up the plot picture. Pull up the plot contestants.
Yeah, let me see.
I think out of all of these, I'm not mad at Mr. and Mrs. Smith. The only one that I would pick over it is Agatha All Along.
I would say Agatha and Arcane.
Okay, so Arcane season 2's I would not give it to Arcane season 2 because Arcane season 2 felt very rushed to me when it got to Act 2 and Act 3. And that's my biggest gripe about that season. They rushed that plot.
You feel like they rushed it all now?
They rushed that.
To the thing because y'all needed to
and
I'm sorry.
I can't compare with Agatha, but in terms of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, outside of the movie, this spy couple who is married off, they're 2 spies working for an agency. The agency says, hey, you're actually like basically in the Matrix, being tested throughout these trials, and if you ever try to break away, we're going to kill you. I mean, a couple of spy movies may have done that, but the way that Donald Glover put his pen to that show, and I'm not a fan of his. I'm really not. I hate on half of his works. That was well done, and I love the movies. I told y'all I want to take that series. I said I didn't want to watch it, and then I watched it and I got hooked. I was like, damn it, I love it.
It
was a great series.
Plot, though. As nice as the plot as it wasn't original. That's my point. If we're gonna give best to something, it needs to be original first.
So you feel like Agatha was original?
It was based. It's based on a comic, but the whole concept
not
is original.
Really. Not really.
It's not. It's more original than Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Mr. and Mrs. Smith is.
You just don't like men winning awards.
That's crazy. I was just saying, had it been more original, See it, but like we've seen that before. We've seen it. We've seen that.
Hey,
Like
it is the and we were roommates. It's the and we were roommates trope. Like two people who come together, they're forced to be in the same vicinity, fall in love, and then you just add the spy stuff on top of it.
But then you
I like the twist. The reason I'm not mad at it is because I like the differences between the movie and the TV show.
like for them to have that concept, like most reboots and refreshes and stuff of that category, they normally ain't hitting for real. Most of the time, we get angry. Mr. and Mrs. Smith was a very solid movie. People demanded a sequel for that if it wasn't for Angelina and Brad's relationships.
Yeah.
We demanded a sequel, and for Donald Glover to put his pen to that, very well done. The comedy, well done. The characters, well done.
I think it was
Only thing I hated was the music.
I think the fact that when the trailer first dropped, it was hella people was like, "Who asked for this?"
Exactly.
I didn't ask for that. I didn't.
It had everybody saying we didn't. What is this? We did not ask for this, and it actually was
It
good.
was good. It was good, but
I just feel you. As far as best plot, best storyline,
we didn't give that. Maybe
right.
Now had it got TV show of the year, I wouldn't be mad at that. All the
I wouldn't
elements
either.
combined, okay, but one single element best plot, no, we're not even gonna do that. We're not gonna do that because we've seen the plot before. We've seen it before. It might have been executed better this time, but we've seen it before.
I would.
Well,
before we run out of time, I would like to touch on the fact that Agatha All Along won Best Cinematography.
Mm-hmm.
That was good shit to me because I watched when I like a project, I love doing like the behind the scenes stuff. So I watched the making of Agatha All Along, and all of that stuff was practical effects. They built that whole set, the houses and stuff. Like they used miniatures and stuff like that, and it reminded me of how when I got into Star Wars and I watched the behind the scenes stuff about Star Wars, like they did the same thing with practical effects. They used miniatures for like the spaceships and the space scenes and shit like that. And it was not a lot of course they used CGI because they had to do like the witch powers and stuff, but it was not a lot of CGI involved in making this project.
Fair. I didn't watch it, but I'm not mad at that. I did hear good things about Agatha, so I'm not mad at that.
From the bits and pieces that I did see from through Portia or Fruit and Galvin, I guess, maybe, it was pretty good. I think the plot was pretty good. Didn't see that. Oh wow. I didn't.
I've been peeped that when I said he don't know if he going to coming.
I peeped it too, but now the longer he talked, I was like, it's coming out.
Open. Now that it's out in the air.
So I should just shut up.
I'm like, I've hung around.
He sat down.
So I should just shut up, is what y'all saying.
No, you say your piece. Cute. You say your piece.
You keep it together. Let's see how good
I was saying the plot seemed pretty good from what I did see. I didn't sit down and watch it from episode 1 to the end, but from the episodes that I did watch, it seemed pretty good.
My auntie just texted me, King, and said, you really didn't like Umbrella Academy?
Umbrella Academy was disgusting.
King made me feel so bad about that I didn't even go watch it.
Umbrella Academy was so piss poor. Piss. Oh, when I say you ain't even got no food stamps on your card,
you can't even get the O and the R. You get po.
Like that was ridiculous. If y'all want to talk about rush, threw together, drop the ball. Umbrella Netflix with Umbrella Academy. That was disgusting how they ended.
I haven't been back to
stuff like that in my life.
I haven't been back to Umbrella Academy since the second season.
The way that shit in, it's not worth it. Hang it up, flat screen.
It is
in your
hung
closet. Hang that shit up. Netflix need to just delete it off the app and the servers because that was good for how y'all did that. That was crazy to me. They could have kept it. They could have kept it. We not giving y'all nothing else. Y'all do everything else. All the other shows on Netflix like that. Y'all cancel them and don't give us nothing. So why y'all had to close it out?
I think Umbrella Academy had enough of a fan base to where they could continue it because season 1 and season 2 of Umbrella Academy were pretty good, and I think they had enough of a fan base to keep it going.
What season was that? Season 4. Season 3 was okay. Season 3 got a little shaky for me. I was like, okay.
Yeah. I think the potential of the show was nice, but they just failed to execute.
Yeah, they
Well,
did. Yeah, got around to season 3. I was like, okay, it's getting shaky. We walking. Season 4 came through. Oh, we fell through the flow. It was done. Like that was over with. That was done. It was ain't no hope for that. They gave us what 6 quick episodes. They got the boy sleep then fell in love with his sister-in-law. He time jumping using the subway train. It's just big alien. They daddy's still around. Like, what the hell y'all got going on? Did everybody died in here? I was confused. I was like, this is some shit
that,
here.
Oh,
Oh
ooh,
my
all right,
god.
get him out of here. I'm gonna get you out of here. I'm gonna get you out of here. You cutting up on the live
so
stream.
my
What
so
happened?
y'all, I'm struggling
Yeah.
because my phone stand is in one of my bags
Ooh,
and I don't have my bag, so
ooh,
I just have to pick this up
ooh.
myself. So y'all just gotta bear
Okay.
with me.
Okay.
Raymond
We
2000.
bearing. We bearing. We are.
Raymond 2000. We see your comments. He said that he watched DBZ, Death Note, Case Closed, parts of One Piece, and he loves the plot and how deep it goes and how related to real world issues. Parasite the Maxim, Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood, Attack on Titan. If you like the fact that they related to real world issues and you like plot,
I would agree
in
with
order
that.
of shortest to longest.
And the action is nice too. Full Metal Alchemist, uh, Attack on Titan. That's my number one. And what was the other one you said, Ron?
Parasite the Maxim is short, but if you really like a plot that actually goes deep into like contemplating how human nature is, I feel like it's a really trippy anime.
Okay.
I
Okay.
have wanted to try that, and I have just haven't gotten around to it.
I
Anybody
mean,
got?
alcohol is a parasite, but I mean the way it's affecting
Oh,
you.
it's
But
getting nasty in
Oh.
here. Listen, does anybody
I
have
was gonna
anything
get my
else to say
I was
about the
gonna get
TV
my
shows?
suggestions, 2 of them for
Okay, go
plot at
ahead.
least.
We got
I
2 minutes before
enjoy
we gotta move on.
and it's gonna be funny. The Promise Neverland about the children. That was a nice plot. They put
yeah,
Wait,
that up. Now if
wait.
there was plot,
Did you enjoy season 1 and 2 or just season 1?
I
season
enjoyed
one.
both seasons. I didn't like that. I didn't like the way they did the last few episodes. I said that, but that plot, though, that plot was plotting from
The
season one
plot
to
was
two.
nice.
The plot was plotting. Now the
Yeah.
way they wrapped that shit up at the end, hang that up flat screen.
Mm-mm.
But the plot was plotting. You know, if you like a good
Yeah.
juicy plot, it's not a lot. It's not no action now, but the plot is enough to be like, damn, what they doing at the Promised Neverland this week? Like that would have
Hmm.
gave. And also, I just
Yeah.
started watching Dead Man. What the fuck is
Wonderland.
it? I think so. Yeah, I like
Hmm.
that too. That has a nice plot so far. That's
I
cute.
didn't know you
I
would
like
like
that.
Dead Man Wonderland, King.
I actually really like that. I enjoyed that. That the
Okay,
concept of it was nice. I was like, "This cute. This like." And I also started
okay.
Blue Exes too, Ryan. I was gonna say that earlier, but I also started Blue Exes.
Okay, Blue
Look up the
Exorcist.
filler list and skip the part of season one that's not canon, so then you won't be confused when season
Okay,
two
because now
starts.
I think I just got to the point where stuff getting serious. They done kidnapped the girl. They killed her foxes. I was like, okay, so now y'all getting because all the episodes before was just they playing, y'all playing.
Okay.
But that's what any anime though. They play for a few episodes, then they get serious. That's how Black Clover was.
Hmm.
Asta hollered for I know 10
Hmm.
episodes before shit hit the fan, and I was like, okay,
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go
There you
back.
go.
I gotta go back to Black Clover.
that was good. Once you get past the silliness at the beginning,
It was the hollering for me.
Yeah.
Asta he does holler, but Asta you gain more respect for Asta as it progresses because
As it goes on, yeah,
Asta
you
cuts
do.
her bad. Asta gets in there. Asta his brother, oh they does their big ones.
You just got to get past maybe like the first 1 to 3 episodes, and you be all right.
Yeah.
Write down Darwin's Game 2, Raymond. That's a sleeper hit when it comes to action, humans with real world issues and their greed and everything, with a good little action plot. It's like Solo Leveling to a degree in concept.
Yeah, he said he making a list.
Period. And checking it twice.
All right,
What I'm
y'all.
talking about.
We got 6 seconds, so I'll let this close on out, and then we're gonna move on to our next category. I told you we got this shit together this year. We got this together this year. So we're moving on to our next category, music.
She
What you
showed
was gonna say,
hollering.
Ron?
Cause you
Music,
hollering.
Nothing.
I'm sorry.
music.
I wasn't saying nothing.
You said I'm hollering,
Y'all
and then
funny
he said
tonight.
he hollering, and then he
Y'all are
drunk.
so
I'm
funny
hollering, he
tonight.
drunk, and
He
y'all just
drunk,
scared,
you
huh?
hollering, Ryan, talking bullshit to Jews. Well, it's just crazy in here tonight.
I'm talking
This is
bullshit for
crazy.
views. What?
All right, y'all. Let's step into our first music award of the night. Here are
Okay.
the nominees for Best Production. We have Megan, Alligator Bites, Never Heal, We Don't Trust You, Cowboy Carter, Scarlet Claw 2, Tyler, Eternal Sunshine, All Access Areas, Chromacopia, Short and Sweet, and Bando Stone in the New World. And the winner for Best Production is Cowboy Carter by Beyonce.
I knew it.
Of course you knew it.
I knew it. Yeah.
I'm glad that Chromacopia made it in the albums that I'm happy made into the nominees list is Eternal Sunshine, Chromacopia, Doechii, definitely. And that's it. Those three might be my top 3 albums.
I'm gonna save what I got to say for at the end, because whatever. Yeah.
All right. So moving on to our next award. The nominees for Song of the Year are Enough by Cardi B, Nissan Altima by Doechii, Saturn by SZA. I forgot what this one was supposed to be. Because I reckon
That's
is it hold on.
That's
is that TGIF? TGIF by
yeah,
Glorilla.
yeah.
Die with a Smile, Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. Light Again, Lil Nas X. Hiss, Megan Thee Stallion. And It's Okay, I'm Okay by Tate McRae. And
TJF won this one, right?
Okay.
I don't know. I just think it should win it out of all of them.
And the winner.
I don't know who won these, and we talked about this. You know what?
I ain't been paying attention to Discord. So I could enjoy this. I did not pay attention.
Ryan didn't look at nothing regarding this.
I guess that's fair. Their reasoning is fair.
Okay. I wanted to enjoy the award show.
I feel you. You finna enjoy it, all right. The winner for Song of the Year is Die With a Smile, Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. Okay. That was good music.
That was. I did enjoy that song.
That was good music.
So I'm not mad at it. They song for real.
They song.
Ryan wrong for nominated Enough by Cardi B.
I mean, out of all those songs, I actually did listen to it quite a bit. I don't listen to Cardi often, and I actually did like that song a little bit.
Funny to me.
How did that make?
But out of all them songs, though, that would have
been
that would have not made it.
I like What more than Enough.
I did like What, but it wasn't on there. I think
it should have been on there because we had talked about both of them. Like What?
I like Bongos with Megan.
I didn't care for Bongos.
Oh, wow. Enough is better than Bongos. My bad shot loud like.
All right, come on.
All right. Moving on to the next award. So here are the nominees for Music Video of the Year. We have All Right by Victoria Monet, Nasty by Tinashe, We Can't Be Friends, Ariana Grande, The Boy Is Mine, Ariana Grande, and Hiss, Megan Thee Stallion. And the winner for Music Video of the Year is All Right, Victoria Monet.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to her.
Shout out to her. It was a nice video.
It was. I'll go watch it again tonight just for fun.
Watch it again. That was a nice video.
All right, y'all. Moving on to the next award. We have the nominees for Worst Album of the Year.
I ain't gonna lie. I think I know who's gonna win this, but I like one song off that record. Off that album. I like one song. I don't care.
We got 143 by Katy Perry, Y2K by Ice Spice, Sugar Honey Iced Tea by Lotto.
That's a lot of drinks.
Ho You Still Here, Flo Milli, City Cinderella, JT, and Sincere by Khalid.
Oh, okay. I know who lost this.
I think we should all know. I
lost this.
And I like one song off that album. I don't care. That
and
one
the winner
song,
or the person, the nominee, the
person,
the selector, the receiver of Worst Album of the Year. Of Worst Album of the Year goes to Y2K Ice Spice.
Y'all should have made farting sounds.
Think you just you're not even a fart.
All
Ice,
right,
ice,
y'all. In the
ice is
moment y'all
spice,
been waiting
man.
for, here are the nominees for Album of the Year. We have Chromacopia, Tyler the Creator, Cowboy Carter, Beyonce, Alligator Bites Never Heal, Doechii, All Access Areas, Flow, Eternal Sunshine, Ariana Grande, GNX, Kendrick Lamar, and Tyler by Tyler. And the winner of the Blerd Mob Awards 2024 Album of the Year goes to Eternal Sunshine, Ariana
Burn, burn, burn,
Grande.
burn, burn, burn,
Burr.
burn, burn, burn.
Shout out to Doechii.
Yeah,
Shout out to Doechii.
yeah, she doing her thing.
She
She
doing
doing
her
her
thing. She's
thing.
doing her thing this year. I've been watching all of her interviews. Her Tiny Desk was lovely. Loved her Tiny
Mm-hmm.
Desk performance. I want to go back and watch her Camp Flognaw performance. But Doechii has had a year.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Doechii. Shout out to shout out to Ice Spice. You did that shit.
I said that was a hot ass mess, girl.
It was. That was the worst 30 minutes of my life. When I finished listening to that album, I had to physically go and tell Antoine that I have wasted 30 minutes of my life that I cannot get back.
And they made me listen to it, and my God. My
Yeah.
God.
It's one of those if I have to listen to it, you have to listen to it because what's
That was
really
god
going on?
awful. Yeah, that was god
What's
awful.
funny, the phase in which that album came out, it was literally like a phase in hip hop where everybody was like, "Yo, what's going on? Y'all paid for this? Her
It's
and
crazy.
she ain't been doing nothing but losing weight since.
We ain't heard
Oh,
nothing
don't
from
do
I.
that. Y'all don't do that.
She been getting in shape.
We not body shaming.
I just congratulated her for getting in shape.
No, you said it in a condescending way. Don't do that.
Okay, losing
You
weight.
know what? The way you did say it, you said she ain't doing nothing but losing
But
weight.
losing weight sin.
I mean,
That's
good for
very
that's something
condescending.
positive to do in her life. Congrats.
It's the way you
Oh,
frame the sentence.
oh
Yeah.
well,
It
my
ain't what you
intention was
say,
not
it's
for
how
that to
you
be
say
negative.
it.
Okay. There
Intention
you
Well,
go.
versus
mine.
impact. Intention versus impact.
Intention
Remember
versus
that.
Okay.
impact.
You're correct, and I'm correcting myself to the public.
I
When
was
I meant that, I
going
mean that she's doing something positive in her life at the moment,
I
despite
was
that
gonna say
How you
we
album.
know
heard
she
from
want to
Ice
lose weight?
Because she posting videos of working out and showing off her six pack. I thought she would be happy.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Ice Spice been real on the low. Like it's like every 3 weeks I see a picture of Ice Spice ever since that album dropped and that shit that went down with Cleopatra.
Yeah, she overseas with her tour.
Okay.
Yeah, that was she over there
Now,
doing. She doing Y2K in UK and Abu Dhabi.
now I'm not mad at the winner of this award because even though it's not my type of music, what I did here was pretty quality music and it was good.
Mm-hmm.
But when I did go back and listen to Mutt like a few weeks ago when we was like doing the stuff for this, I was like, wow, that's a beautiful R&B
Yeah,
album.
Mutt is a nice album. Mutt
was
like
good.
Mutt was a good album.
Beautiful R&B album. I've been liking Sir and all of them, but Mutt it won me.
Mutt
Won me.
Mutt was a good album. I can't remember what the overall score for it was, but no, that was a good album.
Yeah, if I could go back in time, I would have put in a review for that like at the time to like really highlight it. But yeah,
You got to start locking in.
We got a lot.
I got too many interests.
I would say as far as 2024, a lot of music, whole lot of music. 2024.
Yeah, if you're a hip hop R&B fan, like you got a nice mix of both. Alternative music listeners, contemporary music. Yeah,
we got pop albums, rock albums, R&B, rap.
Rap beef.
Yeah, like 2024 went dumb as far as music is concerned.
Almost every top artist in those individual fields dropped something. We had even Tyrese come back and drop an R&B album.
That's
Drake,
right,
J. Cole, and Kendrick did all drop something, whether it was a mixtape or album.
We had the old heads dropping albums.
Old heads was dropping stuff like.
Yeah, I was like, this is the year. This is the year. Whether you like it or not, this is the year.
Something was in the water in 2024.
I'm telling you, I got introduced to a couple artists. Tate McRae. Miss Tate. Yeah. I think Sabrina made it into my repertoire this year as
A,
well.
a lot of artists had great years. I feel like this was probably a great year for Glorilla.
Yeah.
An amazing year for Glorilla. I'm happy for her. I'm proud of her.
Yeah, this was a good
I
year for her.
I feel like she's done something, if I could be controversial, that a lot of the female rappers a lot of them are struggling with in terms of reaching out to not only her female audience, but her male audience. I feel like she definitely did a great job with that, and that album showed that off. And I'm proud of her for that and congratulatory to her for that.
Yeah,
Ooh,
It's a lot of good music.
she made a lot of turn up hits and
Yeah.
posts like that because
I
everybody
I
like that summertime hits, and she was
yeah.
doing
Yeah.
it. She was on
She
top.
got
She
of
did
it.
that.
She got a lot of play in the club hits, which is because I
Mhm.
can't remember who I was listening to, but they were talking about how some of the female rap artists, they're making good tracks, but some of them just ain't tracks that you'll play in the club. Like Gorilla got shit you'll play in the club.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like how many clubs we went to in Houston and TGIF came on in every single one.
And everybody in there was rapping it. It wasn't just your girlfriend and your homegirl doing it. It was the dudes in there too.
And that's
7 p.m. Friday.
and,
Like
and
we
that's
was
not
all
even
of it.
and that's
Brian
not
said he
even a
was
song.
into it.
And that's not even a song that I just listen to like just like on a
Mm-hmm.
daily or nothing like that. But it's a
Exactly.
good, like I said, it's a good turn up song.
Yeah, I don't.
I,
That's not even the song I listen to off that album. Honestly, though,
Mm-hmm.
all the songs I listen, it's not TGIF. But if I'm
Yeah.
in,
yeah.
when the vibes hit and TGIF come on, we in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Shout
Beautiful,
out to Glow.
beautiful.
A quick thing on Miss Grande though, if you have not listened to Eternal Sunshine,
I hate this dude. I hate him.
what you say, King?
Ain't none of y'all hear that.
What he say?
I didn't say anything. What I
I
say?
hate him.
What he say? Repeat it.
He should
What I
repeat. I can't
say?
even.
What
I
I
can't even say that.
say?
What you say?
Well, if you don't know what I said,
He said beautiful, very
That is what you
beautiful.
said. You seen that video of her trying to sing "Please Don't Stop the Music"?
please don't stop your
Stop the
music.
We ain't finna do
Mercy.
Big Glow like that, y'all. We ain't
It
finna
was
do
I
Big
funny
Glow
love
like
Glow
though.
that.
though. I
I
love
mean,
Glow.
We
She
love her
doing
for
her
who she
thing.
is.
She
yeah.
doing
At
her
the end of it, because at the
thing.
end of the day got to
They got
end.
in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
But shout out to Miss Grande though. If you have not listened to Eternal Sunshine, you need to. That is a lovely album
Yeah, amazing. Who's
from top to bottom.
this?
Every time I listen to it, it feel brand new.
Mm-hmm.
My Spotify rap told me I've listened to Supernatural 162 times.
Oh.
That's
And I got to
my
rep.
that's my jam.
And I got to rep
Was
the
it?
fellas. I feel like this was a great Don Toliver album this year too.
No, follow was
Him,
nice this year.
Yeah.
Party Next Door. They dropped some of their best works this year. I'm not going to cap. Sir too.
No, that's right. Represent for the men.
The male arm. Who went back? Because I saw some scores. Who went back and listened to the Bryson Tiller album?
I did.
Back.
How was that?
It was good. I wouldn't put it on the same level as the albums I just named, but it got a couple of hits off of there. It do got quite a few hits on there that I like.
Okay.
I will say when I first listened to that album, I was like, okay, this song is cool or whatever, but it didn't.
Yeah.
It didn't like last long, because I haven't revisited those songs for a while.
It's like 3 records on there I really like, and he had some interesting samples where I was like, because everybody's sampling our music from the 2000s now, funny enough, and I was like, okay, I rock with this.
Yeah.
Okay. Does anybody have King? I kind of remember you had a comment about the best production award, but you said you was gonna save it.
Oh,
Pull up the contestants' food.
I'm not mad at Miss Cowboy Carter. There's some stuff on here that was produced better than Miss Cowboy, but she ate that, so I guess it's whatever.
I would have gave it to, as far as like recent, Chromacopia and all access areas. Those transitions
my girls
in all
did that.
access areas, lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Chromacopia, yes.
Yeah, Cowboy Carter had some nice transitions. Production wise, Eternal Sunshine was nice. Tyler's album was nice production wise. I guess Sabrina her little tens for production. She was on that
For
with
a
her
pop
little whistle
album.
notes. Yeah, with her
For
little
a pop
whistles
album.
in the background. So yeah, I'm mad at Beyonce. I mean, it's Beyonce. Whatever.
As far as pop albums go, I would give it to Eternal Sunshine, definitely. Route recent it's probably recency bias with Chromacopia.
I ain't listened to everything on there, but I will say Metro is still one of the top producers still. I ain't even care for that album as much, to be honest. But
The beats
when
were
it comes
nice.
to
The
when it
beats,
comes to
yeah.
how he puts that stuff together, Metro be putting some good sounds
I
together.
will say when they first dropped, I was like on that. Like I was on that back
You
then.
was
Yeah,
Yeah.
on there.
I was on
That's
that.
why I'm
but
saying that is but that's why I'm saying like it could be recency bias for
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
But
I'm not mad at that.
I did give Metro his tens on that We Don't Trust You album though.
Turn the
I gave
weeks
him his
around.
tens.
Turn the weeks around. Just kidding. But yeah, I'm not mad at Miss Cowboy Carter. She had some nice transitions. It was
This ain't
I
cool.
yeah.
Texas.
What did
You
you
gonna
just
hold
say?
him?
Yeah, what did he say?
This ain't
He said this ain't
Texas.
Texas.
You know what? My
Oh,
friend down there fighting for his life. He's trying to keep it together.
How the
I
fuck am
see
I
it
like that
already.
was on the album?
we
His
just
whole
don't. You
his
just
whole voice sound different. Like when Antoine
yeah.
be in the videos, it be all talking
He
like
be
this. Like
yeah,
yeah,
because I really
yeah,
don't.
that was that was an
That's how good he was
excellently
All
singing
right,
when he
produced
y'all.
said I
All
album.
start
right, y'all.
talking.
I'm up here. Let me bring it down here. Let me bring
That
Oh,
it
don't even
down.
Nah,
sound
see,
natural.
that don't even sound
It don't
right.
even sound
Okay, all
natural.
right.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
It sound like you gargling Listerine.
oh.
Mm. Did anybody have anything else to say on the music stuff? Because
Mm,
Great year for music.
it
indeed, I
was.
agree. I'm excited for 2025. But we have made it through the first three categories of the award show. So if you are just now joining, make sure you follow us on our social media platforms. We're on Instagram at the Blerd Mob Pod. We're on Twitter at the Blerd Mob. And you can find us on Facebook and TikTok at the Blerd Mob Podcast. This is our last live event of 2024. So make sure you tap into our social media profiles so you can be the first to know when the mob what we're doing next. If you're watching us on YouTube and this is your first time checking us out, make sure you subscribe to the channel. But if you're also here and you've been with us for a while, like this video and leave us a comment and let us know how you feeling about the award show. And if you're checking us out on Twitch, make sure you hit that follow button. All right. Now let me see if I can figure out how to get to the next thing.
Filibuster. This episode was brought to you
All
by
right, I
Anthony.
got
What
it.
was he drinking?
No,
Patron.
that's anime. Who cares? It's the same amount of numbers. Sorry, Ron. I figured it out.
Good job.
All right. So for the last piece of the show for movies and video games, as I said before, our awards were being based off the mob reviews that we have done throughout 2024. But when it got to the movies and the video games section, we realized that we did not watch as many movies or play as many games as we anticipated. So we left the movie and video game awards up to you guys. So shout out to everybody who voted. We're only going to be doing 2 awards for movies and video games, movie of the year and worst movie of the year and then the same thing for video games. So let's get into it with movies. So starting with the first award, here are the nominees for worst movie of the year, which is basically everything that was on that voting sheet. But we got Aquaman, The Lost Kingdom, Mean Girls, Madam Web, Deadpool and Wolverine, Trap, Transformers 1, The Beekeeper, Wicked, Alien Romulus, Blink Twice, Inside Out 2, Joker 2, and A Quiet Place Day 1. Please don't take this to heart. These are just all the movies that we put on the little voting sheet. So we're not really saying that these movies actually trash. These were just what we gave y'all to vote from. And the winner for worst movie of the year goes to Madam Web.
Oh.
Ain't
Look at
no
my girl
on.
Sweeney's
Oh.
twin.
That's your favorite movie.
Oh.
Antoine did rate that high. He
rated that high.
And I realized Antoine just be put stuff on those sheets because his scores will be considered to be 7-8, 7-8, 7-8, or 6-7, 6-7, 6-7. And we're gonna stop
Yeah.
letting you put in scores if you gonna
I noticed that when we watch when me and him watch certain animes together, I'd be like, "What? Where'd that score come from?"
I knew to stop trusting Antoine when he put that 70% for Madam Well, because ain't no way. 70?
It wasn't that bad.
I know exactly why you voted that movie.
If you just watching
and we're not gonna talk about it.
If you just watching the movie without no previous context, it wasn't that bad.
Antoine, even the actresses said that movie was trash. Even they said, "Oh, I didn't. We got the script and we didn't get to read it." Even Sydney Sweeney was talking down about the movie.
Why Antoine like it?
I can't say. I can't say on the interwebs. I got you on the back end. We're gonna speak off what they be saying in the meetings. We're gonna take this offline.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to remember what was in that movie so captivating.
Nothing.
I don't think it was just captivating. I just don't think it was just like
it was 70%. Now one thing, it was not 70%. That is not a 70% movie. That's not even.
I wasn't watching it like, damn, I hate this. Turn this off. So
it was 70%.
But if I'm writing something like, damn, turn this off, it's gonna be like 50%.
Hold on, we said we weren't doing this. Hold on, let's get to best.
Let me say something real quick,
friend. We said we weren't doing that.
You're right. Let's move on.
We said we weren't doing it. Let's do this one award. We got one more award, and we're gonna get back to him. Why he trying to look like that? We're putting you on pause. We're coming back to you. All right, y'all. So for movie of the year, the nominees are the same, but I'll go through them one more time just in case you just hopped in and you missed it.
Right.
Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, Mean Girls, Madam Web, Deadpool and Wolverine, Trap, Transformers 1, The Beekeeper, Wicked, Alien Romulus, Blink Twice, Inside Out 2, Joker 2, and A Quiet Place Day 1. And the winner of the Blerd Mob Awards 2024 Movie of the Year goes to Deadpool and Wolverine.
Portia didn't like that movie.
I liked it. I don't think it deserves Movie of the Year.
There you go.
Hype wise though, if we want to go off hype, sales, and everything around it.
Solid Marvel movie. Like it was a first half had some very bad Marvel movies lately.
I'm not mad at it that it won.
I think it attracted a lot of people that aren't even into the universe, like that. Like I think it was just a fun movie for anybody.
It was fun.
It was.
So that's why that's why I think it could win that.
Me personally, I would give it to Transformers 1, Wicked, or Alien Romulus.
But everybody not gonna sit in the movie theater and watch an animated movie like Transformers 1.
I understand that, but like I would say for the track record that Transformers has, that movie was good. That exceeded expectations.
It was good.
See,
I don't watch no other Transformers movie but the first one that came out in 2007. They have had 6 movies.
Even the movies on there, I went back and watched like Beekeeper and Quiet Place. They were good, but I don't think there was like movie of the year. To be honest, I just don't feel like this was
I fell asleep on Quiet Place. Yeah,
Quiet Place
wrap that up. Wrap that up.
I enjoyed it. It's not anime of the year. I mean, movie of the year though.
I fell asleep too. That was just maybe I gotta watch it again, but I fell asleep.
It wasn't what I thought it was going to be. It was another one of those things where the trailer tells me one thing and I get into the movie and it's a whole different thing. I really thought Lupita and old boy was really going to be running for their lives. Like we was really finna get into the nitty gritty of what it was like of Quiet Place Day 1. And I'm not mad at what happened, but it was a lot of monologue, a lot of exposition. And I was just like, okay, this is not what I paid my monies for.
Yeah,
she wanted to see She wanted to see
But that's what the other 2 movies were. Like the other 2 movies, even though they had like moments where it wasn't a lot going on, it was still held that suspense of like what's going to happen if y'all do this. That first one, when she was trying to have that baby in that tub, I was like, girl, wait, hold on, you go.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! That second one too, when she gave when the sister gave the little boy the truck and he cut it on and
That was
got
the
his
first
ass
Yeah.
one.
beat up. That one,
That was
I
the
thought that
first
was the beginning of the second one.
That's the beginning of the first one. You talking about when she gave him that spaceship with the battery still in it, and they was on their
Yeah,
bridge? That
that
was
was
the
the
first
beginning of the
one.
second one.
No, that was the first one.
Mhm.
The
To be
second
honest,
one is what happens when they got away and they ended up staying. They ended up finding like one of the daddy's old friends or something like that, and they was staying with him or something like that. They ended up in like a colony because in the first movie they was living by themselves, and the daddy sacrificed himself at the end. In the second one, they found like a whole group of people who was just living in this thing, and it was ran by some dude that they knew.
Mhm. Oh yeah, show did.
Mm-hmm.
it it was solid. I mean, it was solid. I just feel like this year, when it comes to movies, just at least for me, not enough stuff dropped that I was interested in. Like I heard good things about Wicked, but it's also just doesn't seem like my type of movie.
You don't like musicals. You would definitely not like Wicked.
Let me tell
Or
you about
That's what
women.
Wicked.
that's what I'm that's what
What
I'm
did
saying.
you
Wicked,
just
Wicked.
She
No,
was on
ignore
Wick,
him.
there.
Wicked
No,
was a
ignore
good.
him.
Wicked
Ignore
was
him.
He was
Wicked
freestyling.
was a
She
good.
can't even
I'm
drink
gonna
her
say.
skill.
I'm gonna say.
I
Yeah.
was still
Hey,
talking
musicals.
before you
Hey,
started laughing.
musicals and
I
women.
think you. I
Put it
think you
out
should
there.
watch. I think you should watch Alien Romulus though, Ron.
I think so too.
That was good.
Yeah.
I'll go back and watch that.
I think you should watch Agatha too. Circling back to TV shows.
I just ain't been a fan
Hey,
of Marvel lately. You ain't finna blame that on no.
women, hush, because you would show
You hate
a
men? Go
lot of
listen to
Marvel
some male
movies.
R&B. Go
Oh,
listen.
here
Yeah,
we
And
go.
for you to be the biggest supporter of women, why every album up there for worst album of the year was a woman led album? What's wrong with you? Support
Except for
the
exactly.
Callie.
girlies.
And y'all
Callie.
listen to
Callie
them
got
the
in there
most.
all on his own.
Y'all snuck him in there just to make it not seem biased.
No. That was a fair
I mean,
rating.
you didn't even listen to the music and put in the score. So what does that say about
I'm
you?
consistent. I'm
At least I
consistent. I'm
listened
not
to
fake
them
like you.
and gave.
I'm
At
not
least
fake
I
like
gave
you,
the girls the
Mr.
time of
Supporter.
day.
I'm not fake like you. I support
Closed
all women, but you
minded.
don't for real.
I think
No,
we're.
at
I
least I'm
think we're.
consistent.
Y'all. I think we're stepping away from the real issue.
That he hates women and he's closed minded.
No,
That
Antoine said Madam Web was a decent movie.
All
Oh,
right, that is not. That
put
is
him in the
not.
trash too. It's enough room for both of them in the
Because
trash.
that was awful.
So
That
wait,
was
where he get this marker
awful.
so
from?
wait. Y'all
Who got a
rated it
marker
below.
and just
Get
sitting
Y'all
in
out,
their
rated.
get out my
room?
face.
Hold on. Y'all rated it.
You
Y'all rated
drawing
it.
tattoos on your
Hold
arm or
on.
something?
He can't even
Hold on.
talk.
Hold on. Hold on.
Put the Patron down. Blame it on the goose. Got you
Hold
feeling
on.
loose? What's
So
going on?
y'all rated it below 50.
Hot girls put them cups down.
So y'all
That's why
rated
you
it below
stand no
50.
chance.
Y'all rated it below 50.
Yeah, I had that
That
shit like a 40 something or 30
I gave
something.
that junk a 21.
I think it's watchable for anybody
It
who's
is
just
not
like.
what
I think it is. I think it was
It
watchable.
didn't
I
make
don't.
sense to me. They didn't
it
make it make
that
sense.
plot did not connect. Even
Antoine, it was
That
so
even
bad that
if
the
you
Sony Spider-Verse is getting obliterated.
I will say that it wasn't the best movie. The plot that I
it's
definitely
not
will agree with that.
what you rated that movie is unrealistic. What
I
you
will.
rated that movie is unrealistic.
That's crazy. Your
Okay, well,
rating
we
is
can't do that, y'all. Hold
unrealistic
on,
is
we can't do that. We
crazy.
got to circle back. If he liked it, we got to let him have
I
it.
will say. I will say there are definitely plot holes in that movie. I would definitely say that.
The
But
movie was a
as I
whole.
as I sat down and just watched it, I was like, okay, this is a movie.
But
This
what
is.
my point is though, why I feel so betrayed. You sat down with me and Portia and talk shit about that
But I
movie.
watched it
Turn
before. But
around
I
and give
watched
it
it
a
before
7.
y'all. But I watched it before y'all
He said the
too.
You was
movie
watching it
was
together.
horrible.
You so ran your mouth
But
about it because
but I
we
watched it before y'all
canceled.
too though.
He said the
And
movie was a
I do
home.
agree. I do agree. When I watched it the second time, I was like, okay. As I watched it with y'all, I was like, okay,
But
maybe there
after
was
the
something.
second time, that's when we put the review out. So what's the there's a disconnect.
But I feel like the first time and the second time, I feel like there was like this mesh between like, okay, it wasn't like the worst thing in the world. There might
Let's pull up the nominees. What movie is worse than Madam Web? Quickly.
I gotta see what I watched.
Because Aquaman was actually good. Aquaman was actually good.
I out of the
They
ones I
say
watched,
Joker was.
out of the ones that I watched, I would have to say that Madam Web is the worst.
Keep it pushing. Food.
Yeah,
Keep it
thank
rolling.
you.
Them saying, yeah,
Thank
let's
you.
keep
Case
it rolling.
closed.
Let's
Case
keep it
Out of the
rolling.
ones that I
closed.
watched, I would have to say that though, because I
You're delaying this
really
award.
enjoyed this.
You're delaying this amazing program, Antoine.
I'm
We
not
ain't got
saying
that many
I'm
advertisement
not
dollars.
arguing. I'm not arguing for it that it should be
You're
higher.
delaying the program.
I'm not saying that it should be higher.
It's
I
a
have.
spark
Go
in
drink.
his hand.
Go drink some coffee and drink some water and hydrate.
I don't like coffee.
He said, y'all not letting him talk. You got to speak up, Antoine.
I'm not mad
You're
that
about to
y'all rated
cry.
it that low. I'm not about.
You sit in
Please,
my face and cry. I got something for you. Give me
please,
something to cry for.
please. I'm just saying. I'm not mad at the fact that y'all rated it that low. I'm not arguing for the fact that it should be higher or nothing like that. I'm just saying I rated it that what I rated it as because as I
Right.
sat through it, I wasn't like, damn, turn this shit off. Because
I
when
was.
I watch a movie and I don't like it, I'm like, turn this shit off.
What?
As I'm watching,
Okay, answer this, and we gonna move on. What about the movie was like?
Keep it on.
Yeah, what about it said keep
Turn the
shit
volume
on?
up.
it just wasn't that bad, I guess, to me to just be like,
I
turn
want
this off.
something specifically.
I
I
can't.
mean, you said you knew, fool. You said
You
there's
like
two
Sydney.
reasons why.
You like Sydney Sweeney, Antoine. She was looking
You
cute or
like
something.
No,
not
I
sweet,
guess
sweet.
I guess maybe I was interested enough to see what they were going to do
Right.
for me to not be like, turn this shit off.
And when they did
And
what they were supposed to do,
when they did what they were supposed to do, maybe in
the next award.
Ron is
That's
so
it.
fun. Ron is so fun. He said so when they did what they had to do.
And you got it because he couldn't even hear it. Just like,
He can't answer it.
look, all right, move on.
He done failed.
We moving on.
The camera done failed. Next.
I would like us to make out a New Year's
fine. I'm
resolution
not
for the
mad at
Blerd
that.
Mob podcast. We're gonna start being for real on these mob reviews. Okay, we're going to be for real because we're
This
not
is
being for
crazy.
real.
Look, you know how in video games when you about to start a new game plus or whatever, it'd be like, "Are you sure? Are you really sure you want to
Yeah.
save this data?" We need to do that for Antoine every time you put in a review.
Like we need to start being
Look,
for
y'all,
real.
I tried Metal Web. If y'all want to put me in the next one, I'm here. I tried to vote y'all high.
They don't have
Not
no
you-
next one. There's
not
not
you
gonna.
eating in the
There's not
office
gonna be
space.
another Madam Web. It's through.
Yeah, they wrapped that up now.
There's not
We
gonna
Not
be
king
another
size.
Madam Web.
We are not sponsored by Sour Patch Kids. We need to cover up that label.
It was expensive, and I did not try.
You must got it from the
No
gas
free
Because
station.
how is this a king size? Okay, let's move on. Let's not.
He finna argue about candy. Listen.
Right.
All right.
Brought it up.
All right, so we're gonna move on to our last category of the night, y'all.
Oh, what's with that laugh? What the like, put your tongue in your mouth.
Please. All right, y'all. So our last category of the night is video games. Same type of deal. The worst and best nominees are the same. So please don't get in your feelings. If you see a game on here that should not be on, that you feel like should not be on the nominees list, it's not that type of party. We left it up to you guys to vote and to let us know what you felt like was the best and worst video game of 2024 because we didn't play enough. So the nominees for worst video game of the year are Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, Mortal Kombat 1 Chaos Reigns, Super Mario Party Jamboree, Tekken 8, Dragon's Dogma 2, Black Myth Wukong, Dragon Age The Veilguard, Elden Ring,
Shadow of the Earth Tree.
thank you, Mario and Luigi Brothership, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Princess Peach Showtime, and Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
Dragon Age the Veilguard better get this.
And the winner for worst video game of the year goes to Mortal Kombat 1 Chaos Reigns.
It wasn't that bad, King. It couldn't have been. I ain't played, but it couldn't have been that bad.
It was
It
short.
wasn't.
It was quick. It wasn't bad. It was just quick. That was
My
all it
only gripe, because I watched King play a little bit of it and I went back and watched Jazzy Guns play the whole story mode. Definitely was quick because I think she beat it in like 3 hours.
Yeah, it was quick.
I don't think it was worth $50. I don't think it was worth $50 though.
It could have been less. Yeah.
That was my thing.
See, even though I get that, being that it was a DLC and like we still had DLC on here, I feel like Dragon Age to Veilguard as a Dragon Age fan and how disappointing that game was and how far
Mhm.
they drifted away from the original franchise in terms of storytelling and character development, definitely should have got worst of the year. Because I was so
Yeah.
excited for that game,
I
and
think
then I was like, no.
somebody voted. There was a vote for Dragon's Dogma on here for worst game of the year.
I'll be interested in why, because I feel like that was unwarranted. I feel like Dragon's Dogma, not the best game of the year, but as someone who loved number one, this was a great follow up considering a lot of people forgot about that franchise because it's been like 15 years.
Yeah, I'm right. It got a vote. But I don't think Mortal Kombat 1, I don't think the DLC was the worst game, but I do feel like there should have been something more to it. Like
Fair.
after like I saw that Jazzy Guns beat the campaign in like 3 hours. So I was like, I really don't want to pay $50 for this. Like if I'm gonna pay $50 for something, I need a good like amount of time with this game.
That's fair. That's fair.
Maybe they tell us to stop playing it so much you go touch grass. And I wouldn't even be mad at them for that.
I mean, it's a deal. I mean,
it's fake, though. It's so
nah.
So that would upset you if they told you if we complained and said it was too short, and they came back and was like, "Well,
Touch
y'all should go
grass.
touch
Like,
grass. Why y'all sitting in front of the TV for 4 hours playing this game anyway?" They could have that because y'all would eat with that. Because I had no reason sitting in front of that TV for 3 hours playing that
they
game.
wouldn't eat. They wouldn't eat though, because they pay these streamers all this money for them to sit down and play these games for hours. But we gotta go touch grass.
That's what they said, girl. They ain't giving us no coin. But it was
And
too
y'all
short,
streamers,
though.
do y'all yoga, bro. Stretch y'all hips. Y'all in y'all 20s and y'all getting hip problems because y'all ain't standing up.
It was too short. I feel like it was. I feel like it's worth $50 for the ones who didn't get the combat pack when they originally dropped. So I
Mhm.
already had all them characters. I already had paid for all them characters. I think that's what a lot of people was paying for. So I feel like us people who already had the characters on standby, like new Sabat and them, we should have got it for like $30, and
Cause so,
that would have been T.
cause basically you just pay $50 for the story.
Before the story, yeah, because the character was coming my way anyway because I pre-ordered it back a year ago, so that was already solidified.
Mm.
All right. Well, moving on to video game of the year. The nominees are the same, but if you have just dropped in, I'll say it one more time. Nominees for Game of the Year are Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, Mortal Kombat 1 Chaos Reigns, Super Mario Party Jamboree, Tekken 8, Dragon's Dogma 2, Black Myth Wukong, Dragon Age The Veilguard, Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erd Tree. That's
Yep.
right. Bit. Mario and Luigi Brothership, Call of Duty Black Ops 6, Princess Peach Showtime, and Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. And the winner of the Blurb Mob Awards 2024 Video Game of the Year goes to Super Mario Party Jamboree.
No,
I don't agree with that. I'll just say it.
It's
Super Mario Party Jamboree is fun.
so funny.
It's fun, but it's not Game of the Year. It's not Game of the Year. I wanted
So
Tekken 8.
disappointed.
I wanted
Y'all
Tekken
finna
8.
cry. Hello.
I wanted Tekken 8.
In my opinion,
Let's be for real.
based off what I've seen on social media, not what I've played, it should have been between Black Myth Wukong, Dragon Ball, and Shadow of the Erd Tree.
Well, shit, they
But
didn't even
Dragon
win
Ball,
didn't even win the actual Game of the Year.
so there's some political stuff when it comes to Sony's investors and all that good stuff, and why that Sony game won Game of the Year.
Astrobot.
Yeah, but Black Myth Wukong had a whole like following all over social media, the internet, China.
Yeah.
China don't get really many games in the gaming sphere in America. Like it was.
I
way
know it was nominated. It just didn't win.
I do plan on playing that. I do plan on playing that soon. So I'm gonna see what that's giving.
It's giving. It's lobbyists. It's the lobbyists. The lobbyists. Because we were a big award show, and they came to us, and Sony came to us and was like, "We gonna get y'all $30 million. We gonna get a Blur about $30 million to make this game
Oh,
win Game of the Year." Guess
they
what the
can
hell
win
we gonna
whatever they
do?
want to win.
Oh, they're gonna.
Sign, because
What you
Win
said?
whatever they want to
I'm
That's
gonna be
what
win.
like,
I
what?
get at.
What? I said, what you said? The name of the was
You said
Astro
Mario
Bots?
Party.
Astro
Mario
who?
Party
I,
Jamboree.
Don't
I
worry
ain't.
about it.
They didn't got to finish 30 million. Yeah, we're okay.
yeah. So
We
that's
they
how I feel like. And
let
I
them
went
write the
down a rabbit
script.
hole about this on TikTok. That's happening in like a lot of these award shows, politics,
Mm-hmm.
like lobbying is getting very money talk, and that's sad money talk. So that's probably what happened.
Because it's marketing. Like I know a lot of music artists talk about it, but it's like
Mhm.
yeah, like it's the big three music Universal Group and all of them.
Yeah.
They when an album wins album of the year, stock brokers, they be like, let's invest. The artists get more
Mhm.
money, their contract goes up, and it's a money game. I get it, it sucks,
I
but
ain't gonna
it's
lie.
all
I
based
wish
in politics.
we was big enough for they'll come to us offering us money. I want 15
Oh
minutes
Right.
to
yeah,
say something
We just
more.
gotta play more
Yeah.
games,
I'll
y'all. That's all. We gotta play
I'll put
more.
Astrobot on there.
We gotta play
Listen.
more games. We gotta stream
Oh
more.
my God.
Yeah.
Then what they say happened with TikTok, they finna get rid of TikTok. Mark Zuckerberg and them giving them all them government officials millions and billions of
because
dollars.
they said America need to run the social media game. What's going on? Do we even got WhatsApp? Is that even ours?
No.
That's
What's
No,
Meta.
that?
that's
That is Meta.
China's.
I thought that was
WhatsApp is
Meta.
Meta.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought
Meta.
that. I thought that was
But
China
WhatsApp,
Well,
thing.
okay.
Instagram.
Here's the thing. WhatsApp is Meta, but I commonly see it being used by in
International
the
people.
international realm.
That's
Yeah,
That's
that's what I'm saying. America said we want our monopoly over social media. I think y'all gonna bring this
yeah,
TikTok. Hey y'all, they
right.
stealing our
Yeah.
information.
The
What
military
information am I
don't even
putting on
like the
TikTok?
military don't even like us to use that no more. Like because China.
And that's not the reason why we ain't got to get
China,
into that on
China,
this award
China gonna
show
see some
because
kids doing
we
some
can get
dances.
into it. Ain't got shit to do with China. That's not even no Chinese company. Let's get into that.
China gonna see us doing some dances. Pull, 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 pull. Like
this is
that's
what
what
they
China hack.
this is what they're into. Look,
They just Mark them just want to control. They control all other social medias. Like we can't really get down to it on Twitter, Facebook, X.
Twitch.
And
Too much
yeah.
TikTok is the
exposure.
only app that they don't control, and we can get on there and say whatever the hell we want to say.
About them
Because we trying to spy on everybody.
Singaporeans.
That's what it really is. We want to spy on everybody with social media.
They're
Yeah.
already doing that. Facebook can pull up at our front door right now, all for us. Amazon can pull up at the front door. Walmart can go on their system and max out all our cars just by going on their system because we go to them every week. They can
I mean,
pull up on us. The
I mean, y'all
cousins
do
can
be stealing from them.
house.
Y'all do be stealing from them pretty often.
Fuck Walmart. I'm doing
Who's
what I'm gonna
y'all?
do. Me,
The
I'm
one who ain't.
y'all. Fuck Walmart. Then they got Donald Trump coming on saying he ain't gonna be Russian prime minister. Yeah, we that. Yeah, we that.
Oh, okay. Oh,
That was Rodney
okay.
Hood.
My friend don't steal from Walmart for real, y'all. He just playing.
Burr, burr, burr.
But you know I'm
Okay.
gonna be like,
But the point
Hey,
of
that's the
this
snippet right there. Snip
listen,
that.
the point of this conversation was I don't think Super Mario Party Jamboree is game of the
Jamboree.
year.
Yeah,
It's
I
not.
think it was
It's
a
a fun,
random.
it's a fun play. No lie. It's a fun
Yeah,
play.
But not
yeah.
that
Well,
fun.
I think for game of the year, let me see them nominees again because I
I
ain't
would
played
have
a lot
gave
of
it
games.
I would have gave it to Tekken 8
Yeah, I didn't play a lot of them games, so I
or
can't even get no opinion.
Black Myth Wukong or Dragon Ball. Those would have been my three.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with
And
that.
the only reason I wouldn't say Elden Ring is because it was a
It was a
DLC, but
DLC.
it was albeit an amazing. That's what a DLC is supposed to be. I'm not mad at Tekken 8, but I would pick Dragon's Dogma over Tekken 8 only
That's
because.
fine.
Ryan, you gonna buy me Black Myth Wukong so I can try it out?
How much it costs?
I don't
Only
know.
about
You don't
50,
know.
60.
Did I pull
You
your
should
name for
buy for
Secret
him,
Santa?
and we both go.
Did you pull my
Ooh, there you
name?
go.
I
I
got
ain't got
check.
my gift for Secret Santa yet.
You pulled my name, didn't you?
What's up with that?
I actually didn't.
Who name you pulled? I tell you the
You
name I
got it.
pulled.
Here we go.
I'll tell
Listen,
you
we're
the name
not
I
doing
pulled
that
offline.
here.
I'll tell you offline.
We're not doing that here.
So Ryan ain't got me. Okay, big. He lying.
I kind of wanted one of y'all for reasons because I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna say it later. I kind of did want one of
You
y'all.
ready to tell us who he got for real? Oh, I want to know. Hurry up, wrap this up. I want to see.
Not wrap this up. But just I guess just to go through everything one last time, if you
Mm-hmm.
had just dropped in, we had 5 categories: anime, TV shows, music, movies, and video games. So just to run through the winners of the Mob Awards 2024. For best TV show of the year went to X-Men 97. Best cinematography in a TV series went to Agatha All Along. Best animation in a TV series went to X-Men
You know
97.
I'm looking at you playing with that toy little NASCAR. Because
Because
why
it's
are you doing that?
loud.
Like,
He's
why were
like,
you playing with
what
a
is he
toy
doing?
car? Pick it back up so she can see it.
'Cause I was
Pick it
wondering
back
what that
up.
sound was. And I looked down and he got this big ass.
So you gotta be for real.
Kick him out. Kick him out the live stream. Kick
Where
him
are you
out.
even
You need
at?
to be for real.
Why you got markers in toy cars?
He got a damn play ATV.
Is this your old bedroom from elementary school? Like, where are
This
you?
is my
Okay,
old
hold on.
room. I'm at
Let me get
home.
back to the list. Let me get
I
back to the
knew it.
list. No more distractions. I'm trying to read.
Right.
Best characters in a TV series went to X-Men 97. Best plot or storyline in a TV series went to Mr. and Mrs. Smith. And worst TV show of the year went to The Umbrella Academy Season 4. Moving on to anime. Anime of the year went to Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2. Best animation in an anime went to JJK Season 2. Best characters in an anime went to JJK Season 2. Best plot and or storyline in an anime went to JJK Season 2. And worst anime of the year went to Ninja Kamui.
Mm.
Moving on to music albums or music in general, music. Best album of the year went to Eternal Sunshine by Ariana Grande. Best album production went to Cowboy Carter by Beyonce. Worst album of the year went to Y2K by Ice Spice. Single of the year went to Die With a Smile by Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars. Music video of the year went to All Right by Victoria Monet. Worst movie of the year, moving into movies now. Worst movie of the year went to Madam Web. And movie of the year went to Deadpool and Wolverine. Worst game of the year went to Mortal Kombat 1, Chaos Reigns. And game of the year went to Super Mario Party Jamboree.
You're so funny.
We gotta play
Y'all
more games.
play.
That's
We gotta
crazy.
play more games, y'all. That's all this is telling us is we need to play more games. We need to play more games.
It wasn't that many this year. In real life, food, it wasn't that many. Think about it.
It wasn't. Last year was nasty work for video games.
Yeah, it was.
Last year
Yeah.
was nasty work. I think 2025 got some heat. I don't remember. It's been a lot of. They showed a lot of trailers at the Game Awards. I think 2025 gonna have some heat next year.
Like, even when you look at Game of the Year and its competitors, like, we had a year for Baldur's Gate, we had the year for Elden Ring. Like, when you look at even the Game of the Year, like Astrobots won this year. Astrobots, not saying it was a bad game, but come on.
Somebody just said they highly recommend it. It must have been fun.
I watched your boy Roshi play Astrobot. It is fun. It's basically like Super Mario. It's like Super Mario, the 3D Super Mario games, but PlayStation.
I feel that. But with a game like that winning, that shows that there wasn't no quality RPG or action adventure game that stood in comparison. Because usually those are what win Game of the Year.
I told you why they won. I just told them we just had a whole.
Oh, we know it's
conversation
Sony lobbying and investing and color of money. Like, I get that, but still, because in real life it should have been something Black Myth Wukong.
They ain't have enough money. They ain't have enough money to send.
And there was a
Game
Chinese
Awards.
developer.
Oh yeah. Ooh, hell yeah. They're not fucking
Yeah.
China.
China
sad
ain't
as
really
it is.
got a foothold in the gaming market over here, like say Japan or somebody. Even
Yeah.
Korean games got a bigger foothold for their MMOs.
Mhm.
Why is it always beef with China? Somebody's beef with China.
The China.
Okay, you got
Real
him started.
beef with
All right.
China. Beef with China. I know that's
It's been an hour and 40 minutes. How much have you drank?
That's how the future president be saying.
Talk clear.
You have been drunk for the last over hour and a half. When are you gonna sober
You ain't
up?
sobered up yet? We
Oh
that
my
old?
God.
He's still
We
just
that
as drunk
old?
as he was when he first.
Yeah, like King with that. It used to die just quicker than that. And we get
We got a comment.
Anyway,
It said next year will be bad too for games. They afraid of when GTA 6 come out. Listen.
Oh no, that's a good year for games when GTA 6 drop.
Hey, GTA
Let me say
6
that. I
is
thought
gonna
about
do.
this. It's gonna be a good game, but I'm not playing that game the first couple of months. Them servers gonna be war zone. When they first dropped it, the first few weeks of GTA, they
what
can
about
wear that up.
what
They're
about
gonna
like the
wear
story
that
mode and stuff
down.
like that?
Well, King, honestly, and this ain't me being optimistic. Rockstar made billions of dollars off of GTA 5.
Billions and billions.
If
You
they
know
are
what
not
the
prepared for the wave that's gonna come
we've
into
seen
GTA
it
6,
so
will be
many
so
times. We've
shocked.
seen it. Oh, where he go?
I put Antoine in
At
timeout.
this
Y'all
point,
don't hear him over here.
What he
I think his fault.
say?
What do you
He over
say?
here billions and billions. Y'all don't hear this man over
I
here.
did it. But I was going to say, Ryan, we've seen him before. We've seen him before. How
I'm
we
gonna wait
would
for him to
want
get
him.
himself together, and I'm gonna put
That's
him
and I
back
was
in.
thinking about this like a couple days ago. I'm excited for GTA 6 to come out. But I was like, them first few weeks, everybody gonna be on there. It's gonna be. I feel like it's
Look,
the first few weeks. I feel like they're gonna have to work out some keys. Because I think about back when MK first dropped and what they was going through because we was on them servers heavy. We was on them servers heavy. Even back when I got Spider-Man 2, when that first dropped and I was playing that. They had to they had to get their shit together on the back end the first couple of weeks. So that's what I'm scared of. I'm just gonna wait. I'm just
I
gonna
mean,
wait a few
it's
weeks.
I understand the
Bring on the
hesitation.
GTA, but I'm gonna wait a few weeks to play it. I'm gonna wait until like the hype died down a little
I
bit so I
do.
can really like.
you just got to play the story mode first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The server shouldn't mess up the story mode.
But you know,
But I'm
people
hopping on that
want to
multiplayer.
just.
I gotta be.
Just gonna
Y'all
say,
ain't finna shoot
like,
me up.
ain't none of us, when we down the game, none of us gonna open that story mode first.
I'm a touch it.
I'm playing the story mode first.
I'm a touch it.
But
But that multiplayer getting lit. I'm
yeah,
on
we
that
gonna see
bit.
what we go. I feel
I'm
like we
on
gonna
that
see
bit.
what new features they got in GTA 6. Then we'll circle back. Like, okay, let me get to the story. Let me get in order.
Oh,
But
that's y'all. I'm playing the story mode first.
Creole Queen. Funny enough, as like CD Project Red was so beloved and they disappointed us. I hope Rockstar don't mess up like that. Rockstar, they got too much money to do
I was
that.
just gonna say
Too
they got
much
too
money
much.
to do
They
that.
got too much money. They've been milking GTA 5 for years.
Since
Like
2013, 2012 was in high school, sophomore year.
I understand Galvin's hesitation because this is the highly anticipated
this the
game.
one.
This is
the
the
one.
game.
This is the game. They cannot. They had listen, and not even the pressure behind the servers. Them leaks.
Mm-hmm.
They got heat on their ass about them leaks, and not saying that the leaks look bad, but the fact that it got leaked and everybody saw what y'all was working with. Y'all cannot Y'all cannot fail with this game.
And that's what I'm saying. Y'all have had so much practice with GTA 5. Those servers already hold like what 50 people per lobby? 36? How many people are in a GTA 5 lobby nowadays? And they've been constantly enhancing that game. Y'all know what y'all need. Y'all know what structure y'all need, what software and infrastructure y'all need. Y'all gotta come with it. Expect a million players to be on there every second of the day for the
What if
first
they
3
get way
weeks.
more than they expect? You know, we got the new generation of cheering. We got us old heads. We got
GTA 5 survives through generations. Millennials and Gen
But
Z and Gen X play GTA 5.
Transcended generations.
But it is going to
That is
skyrocket when 6
true.
come out.
But at the same time, two things to be true at the same time. Yes, GTA 5 has transcended generations, but GTA 6 drop, like I feel like more people is gonna come because of the hype. Some
It's going
people,
to skyrocket. That's what I'm
some
saying.
people didn't get to play with this shit growing up. People, it could be like it'll be like new teenagers or new young adults that couldn't play it when they was growing up like we could. We could play stuff like that growing up. There's some people that couldn't. So I'm saying I feel like it's gonna be a new wave of people. I feel like it's gonna be way more than we
they
think
get to
it
expect
is.
25% of all gamers to be playing GTA 6 for those first 2 weeks. They need to at least expect that. It's the most anticipated game of the decade.
But I'm saying that we've seen these big corporations and stuff drop the ball numerous times in our face. Several times.
But I would say what your fear is not is something that they should be expecting. Like this is their realm.
And also Take-Two Interactive, we saw what happened to CD Projekt Red. Every developer in the gaming industry saw what happened to them. We saw what happened when Larian Studios actually didn't listen to publishers and did their thing with Baldur's Gate 3. We saw what Elden Ring did. We saw how some of these other games performed. Sony's action adventure games. They've seen all of that. At this point, with billions of dollars, y'all can wait. Y'all don't have no publisher in y'all ear telling y'all to hurry up. Y'all could drop another GTA 5 DLC and give yourself an extra 2 years to keep making this game if y'all wanted.
That'll be a mess.
But they could get away with
But
it.
they could. Folks gonna play it.
They dropped DLC for GTA 5 this year, I think. Something small or mini.
Isn't that the one that got like Snoop Dogg in it?
But we can't say it. But we can't just say folks gonna play it. Ain't none of four of us play it. So obviously folks didn't play it.
I ain't gonna lie. Every now and then I'd be like, is this game still on my drive? Let me hop in the lobby real quick.
I still see folks playing GTA 5. That's
why
the
folks that's already been playing multiplayer online, they gonna be in there. They definitely gonna be in there.
And that's all I'm saying.
We got to start a crew on there. Honestly, day one, we need to be on there.
All I'm saying is that this not Netflix trying to do their first live event. This not the fight on Netflix. This is, I feel like they should know what they do know, like the hype and everything surrounding this.
Yeah, because even like Cyberpunk, what went wrong with them, they knew the game wasn't ready. The developers didn't. Publishers ain't listen. I dare Take-Two Interactive to treat Rockstar like that. I dare y'all to treat one of the biggest games of the decade like that. I dare y'all to play that. That
Cyberpunk shit was crazy.
Exactly. Like Rockstar
they had to give refund. Like they had to give people refunds. They had to give people refunds. They got sued by their investors.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why The Witcher 4 is going to be a beautiful game because they had to learn their lesson.
That was nasty word from Cyberpunk. They came up though.
Yeah, GTA 6. This will probably be the most polished game to drop. If it ain't, I'll eat my words when we get into this podcast.
$150 if it don't.
It better be.
Let's bet 75 because I'll be broke.
Listen, I'm broker than you because I got 20. Listen.
20 what?
Dollars.
Ball hair.
$20.
$20.
My account was in the negative yesterday.
I just really hope. Just from what I've seen. You said what?
All right, let's wrap this up. Let's wrap this up. We gonna finish this. We gonna finish this another time. We gonna wrap this up. Y'all being crazy. We got one more.
What you say, Ryan?
I ain't say nothing.
Ain't sitting there. Go ahead, boy. I'm sorry, it's slipped. That's how you say it, though, friend, with the tongue and everything. You can't even make a do this.
Hey, yo, you finna go in timeout. You finna go in timeout.
Drop in the comments and Ryan. That's how Ryan said that.
We got one more comment.
I wish your beard could connect like your jokes be connected.
She connected. You see her.
Ooh.
You cannot get mad at me. I'm sorry, it slipped out. I will apologize. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have made that joke.
Oh my God.
Drop in the comments if y'all accept my apology.
drop in the comments if y'all beards connect.
Raymond 2000 said, I'm a Rockstar type of gamer. I love games like that. I cannot wait for GTA 6, 5, and Red Dead Redemption 2 was amazing.
They were. All
right. Well, y'all, we have made it to the end of the Mob Awards 2024. So just to give gratitude, one, thank you, Ron, Antoine, and King for joining me on another live stream of the Blerd Mob podcast and our last live stream of 2024. Shout out to everybody who was talking in the chat and everybody who watched. Is greatly appreciated, whether this is your first time checking us out or your 50th time checking us out. It's always appreciated. I also want to say shout out to the team and everybody who supported us for 2024 through all of our live stream episodes, hit stops, versus Tuesdays, mob reviews, all that jazz. The support is greatly appreciated. We're going to take some time off for the holidays, get our mind right, refresh ourselves, and we're definitely going to be back 2025 in full force. So like I said before, make sure you follow us on our social media platforms. We're on Instagram at the Blerd Mob Pod. We're on Twitter at the Blerd Mob. And you can find us on Facebook and TikTok at the Blerd Mob Podcast. Well, TikTok while it's still here. But definitely tap in with us on social media so you can be the first to know when we drop something new. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave a comment and let us know how you felt about the Mob Awards. And if you're checking us out on Twitch, make sure you hit that follow button. And with all that being said, because we're finna get out of here because they playing at the bottom. With all that being said, this is the Mob checking out. Peace.
Hands up. If you love him where you at, stand 10 toes down. Sure, they ain't no looking mad. You can let them haters hate when they enter where I'm smiling. I just tell them life's great. Like gravy. If you love him where you at, stand 10 toes down. Sure, they ain't no